went down. 2 Void Rays being produced. Like, thanks, Stasis. 2 Void Rays being produced right now. The Ravager's going down. People find out we're a broken program.
It ends and we hardware, and I'm like, GG. Yeah.
It's so funny.
Okay, he
A
loses
literal god, Tasteless. A literal god, Tasteless. A literal god,
A
Tasteless.
literal god. Just breaks. Okay, I think he's kind of done it, man. This game should be over. Look at him try to play Tetris even harder, man. He's like, all right, let's make my base as ugly as possible.
Okay, so it is held. I think the attack actually has to stop, and
You were pretty funny back there. That was good. I like that. We're just the casting droids.
yeah. This is kind of interesting. Like, if he makes some Phoenixes right now and forces out too many Hydras, maybe he can get something to happen. This seems really tough, but I'm trying to figure out a way for Classic here to somehow come back. Like, he has Resonating Glaives. Definitely, you have to remember that.
Well, this is like the worst kind of game for Protoss to play. I really don't know of another matchup that feels worse than when you're Protoss and you're trying to fast expand, but you were cracked with Lings.
Yeah.
And when you're playing it on TV, it's even worse because everybody's watching like, oh, man, yeah, he kind of messed up in the first 2 minutes, which you're kind of supposed to know because you're a pro gamer.
Yeah. Me, generally, as a non-professional, will just leave the game almost every time.
Oh, yeah. No, that's what I
Just
rage
like, all right.
Usually I
outta here.
curse at my opponent, pause the game 3 times, and then leave.
I pause the game and say, has left the game.
Oh, my God.
Everyone knows the guys that do that.
Yeah, yeah. You pause, you say has left the game, and sometimes like, oh, good, I won, and then they leave themselves, and you're like, sucker. The only one that was like that in Brood War was
That's
like,
a win that got me into platinum.
because you're like, so what country are you from? And then as they're typing it, you set it to extra like high latency and run your Lings up the ramp.
So funny.
Yeah.
God.
Okay. So we have the Robo Bay, very late, but that's all because of the build that Classic chose to do this time around.
Yeah, he's in such a tough spot here. It's just mass Hydras coming up, and he's making a lot of Phoenixes, and Phoenixes in huge numbers can do all right, and of course he's getting quite a few Adepts that do well as well, but I think the main problem is going to be that there's not only going to be Hydras in this army. Like, if you have a few Roaches for tanking and a few Ravagers in there, like, the Phoenix Adept combo doesn't beat everything. Like, a well-made composition beats it.
Yeah.
It's these compositions that are skewed too far on one side that it crushes.
Oh, boy. Yeah, you got to run away from that, buddy.
Oh, boy. Look at those.
Look at that. Don't do it. Get out of there. I feel like I'm watching the campaign right now, but there's too many Zerg. Run away as fast as you can to the carrier.
Call Jim Raynor.
Call Jim Raynor quickly.
Let him know.
Time to take out some Zerg scum.
Men died here.
But Kerrigan's kind of hot. But, you know, whatever. All right, so we have...
Oh, man.
I'm not a binary, you know. Sometimes,
No.
if the Zerg's hot...
I mean, I hate Zerg.
Look, I hate Zerg, but I mean, if the Zerg's hot enough, okay. I mean, whatever.
Kerrigan's got a nice butt, right? So.
Right, bros. Fist pound. Fist pound.
All right,
Okay.
here we go.
Here we go.
Tasteless. And, well, it looks like he's going to go ahead and shade. He's trying to shade on top of the Hydras, but everything walks back, probably because of the photon overcharges. But he can wait for those to finish. Look at this. He's picking up a lot of reinforcements here.
Yeah, this is actually great. This is exactly what he's... I don't know if you can actually stop this Zerg onslaught, but
Yeah, well,
the idea is there, though.
The ground army is pretty crazy.
No,
Look,
don't do it.
yeah,
Don't do it.
I think he'll cancel, yeah.
What if he actually did it? We were like, whoa.
Thing is,
And then the
he's-
Adepts win the battle, and I'm like, I don't know if I should be casting this game.
I
don't think I understand what's
we
going
need
on.
to give them -2 damage. But yeah, look at this. He's trying to get on top of those. He is going to go ahead and do it and come over here. He's going to try to pick up Hydras mostly.
Okay.
Well, it seems like there's just too much
Expect
here.
GG.
And then the Phoenix
Not
just kill
enough
everything
Phoenix energy
faceless.
to actually pick this all up.
You know what? You're right. There should be an upgrade that makes Phoenix energy like not needed. for
That's
these
right.
lifts.
They shouldn't have managed
because
to
he'd
cool
win
down.
this easily.
Clearly, he would have won back there.
Yeah, I'll eventually
I just
kill
tuned into
him.
this game, and that's my opinion. So he comes in now, and guys, yeah, it's like I've said before. It's like, you know, sometimes it's an epic battle. Sometimes you're watching a lion eat a gazelle. You know, the hunt is over, and we're kind of waiting for the player to tap out here.
Yeah. Well, at this point, the lion has left and the hyenas are eating the carcass.
Yeah, no, it might even be like the hyenas are gone. And there's actually vultures just like, picking up the remaining
that might be.
scraps.
Well, at this point,
or maybe
actually,
the vultures are gone and it's actually biodegrading and turning into fertilizer.
Well, maybe we are now 200 years in the future and there's a city where that bison died.
Wow, okay. I think we might be right. Okay.
It's like, wow, the circle of life. Look at that tall building. Look at the smog in the sky. Part of that smog used to be that gazelle.
We are now in the day and age where we have not respected Mother Nature enough. Well, I guess Classic has a lot of phoenixes, guys. That's pretty cool. Too bad he can't fly those to the next map, wherever that battle would be.
We are the Phoenicians. We'll blot out the sun with our shadows. We come in many numbers.
Oh, my God. We blot out the sun with our shadows. It's so epic. It's so
Well, look how many he has. It's ridiculous.
Oh, my God.
The guy's going to be maxed on Phoenix.
I got tears in my eyes. I can't even see the screen. Wait. Where's the tissue?
Oh, your
seriously,
mascara is going to be running,
my
buddy.
mascara's running, boys. Oh, my God. It's so funny. Oh, my God. Oh, Artosis. All right, we're back. Most epic stuff ever.
Well, look at this. Now they're just going to wreck the Hydras. You watch. This is a comeback, Dace. Who needs economy when you have Phoenix energy?
Okay. GG. Never forget the Phoenicians, which blotted out the sun with their presence.
We may all die today, but we will not have gone down without a fight!
Although we will be impermanent, we will forever be etched in the memory of this Zerg for all time. Legends never truly die.
So funny.
Protosses will sing songs of us in years and decades to come.
Oh, my. All right. Well, that was a game right there, Tasteless, where a 12 pool busted through the wall and killed a bunch of probes.
Having fun casting this, guys. My serotonin levels are doing fantastic.
All right. So, map 3, Ruins of Ceres.
Let's do this.
Tell your friends, guys. It's Solar
Join
vs. Classic.
Solar versus Classic, game number 3. In the bottom right, in the blue, he is
Samsung Galaxy Solar.
Just keep laughing about that. Okay, in the bottom left, in the red.
SK Telecom T1 Classic.
Thanks for coming down, guys. Welcome to the studio. And yeah, man, let's see what happens in this. They're both sharing the bottom, so Zerg will naturally be expanding upward. Protoss' 4th base also on this map. A lot tougher to take. It's quite a walk away.
Yeah. Like, for instance, if Zerg was top left, like, maybe he could take that one that's a little bit closer, but in these spots, it's a hard gamble. Like, where do you actually take it? You do have to walk a really far away. We do have Solar, of course, as you said, kind of expanding upwards here. Doesn't know 100%, I guess, where the Protoss is, but has a good idea.
Yeah, he might have noticed with the angle that the probe came in. It's hard to say.
Yeah, if it came this quick and your other Overlord didn't find in the top right, it's probably in the bottom left.
So, Solar has totally shifted gears here. He is completely and totally going for the macro econ play.
Well, it is a big map. And, I mean, if he went, like, pool before Overlord every game, then he would be Ragnarok. I mean, the cheeser.
Nice. I see what you did there, Tosis.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Do we just go for Stargate from here? Does he go for possible mass adepts?
Probably Stargate. I mean, Stargate is the real norm. Like, it's very rare that you see a game without Stargate unless it's an all-in. The only player that's really tried macro games without Stargate in GSL was really Hush, and he didn't quite make it into Code S. So we'll see here just very momentarily whether it's going to be something super aggressive. Okay, it looks like it is going to be probably something super aggressive with the Twilight coming up.
Yeah. Interesting that he doesn't want to play, I guess, what would be normally considered more standard. Solar's a pretty scary player, though. He's exactly like, you know, those Zerg players that you just can't leave alone. You have to chase them around the map the whole game or they just get way too big, way too scary.
Well, the thing is, if you're chasing him all around the map, then he's not going to grow any moss, so...
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It's a good night at GSL.
It is. This is a lot of fun.
Yeah. Okay, so Resonating Glaives on the way. This is a great way to try to grab a quick victory in this matchup. Just warping a bunch of adepts that attack quicker than they were supposed to.
Yeah, and he's already... Oh, no, I'm sorry. Wait, no, he does have a proxy pylon. Or he will.
He will. It'd be really weird if he didn't. Like, no, I'll just warp him in over here. Warps in a pylon that doesn't get the speed upgrade.
He warps it into a pylon in his main and moves it across. I'm like, man, you really don't understand this game.
He shades them forward and then doesn't walk, and then shades them forward.
No, they're safer when I warp him in my main. They can't be attacked.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, have fun losing.
Like, how are you in Code S?
Have you ever had these moments when, like, you're trying to tell somebody who you, like, you know, and this is probably like before we were casting this, right? But like you'd be talking with some guy like in your school that plays the game, and they'd like say something, and you're kind of like, well, I don't know if I should really tell you if this is totally wrong because we are just talking about a computer game. So I'm not totally sure, but you know.
No, I didn't talk to anyone about StarCraft.
No, this happened to me. There was a lot of kids that played StarCraft in my school.
Yeah.
He was like, well, what I do is my strat is I just mask Goliath. What do you do? What do you mask? And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go sit at a different lunch table. I can't do this. So we have the...
yeah, he's like poking towards this third base. So
what do you think about the Banelings?
Okay, I like Baneling Nests because if you're like heavily harassing with this, what you do is you get the Banelings on top of the shades. So if they warp in, the Banelings automatically like basically wipe them out.
You can optimize damage pretty effectively with that.
Yeah. So it definitely, the Banelings, if you have them in the right place, can be really awesome.
Yeah, Banelings should be quite good against Adepts, right? I mean they
like it's hard to run into them with them.
Adepts can't dodge as much.
Yeah. Yeah, he's starting to get a few of them here. Yeah, actually connects with quite a few already. Only 3 Adepts left over. And look, don't forget, this is Resonating Glaives. You're expecting more than 3 drone kills. You're expecting a dead Zerg while you're taking your third base and taking out.
But he's got some more Adepts coming in now. Being forced to evacuate right over there.
Double Stargate. We do have this layer about to finish here. What tech does he go for right this moment?
Not sure, actually.
It's actually kind of a tough call because you don't know if your opponent's going to go double Stargate from here. He does go Hydralisk Den. But, you know, with Adepts to Resonating Glaives and 2 Stargates, this is not like a terrible spot for Classic. I mean, that attack didn't go as well as he had hoped.
I think he just masses up Hydras and pushes like this, right? I think that's the play.
Well, it looks like he wants to go Baneling drops for a bit, which I really like to try to mix this in a little bit. If you already went Baneling Nest, you should Baneling drop.
Yeah, you might as well. You're going to get a lot more value out of all the Banelings overall. Now we see the Adepts are actually going to push out here again. I'm a little bit surprised by this since the Banelings will just be here again, but he might not necessarily get... Oh, that's what...
He might not even think that
he's
more
poking.
Banelings have been made, you know? Banelings are not like the most commonly used unit in this matchup. So.
Does he see this?
Oh, I don't know if he sees it, and he's kind of busy microing this right now.
Okay, he's in the main.
All right, well, first Hydra is out, getting his damage in.
Oh, he needs to send the Banelings back. He wants to connect with them as they're going to come out. Oh, he's running.
Okay, he does actually connect with a few there.
Get back here.
Getting some good damage. Look at this.
Pick him up, pick him up.
Oh, man.
Pick him up.
Hot potato, who has the hot potato? And, well, four drones falling at the same time, but the Banelings really didn't do anything. He handled that
stopped
perfectly.
Him from mining, you know, but that's about it.
Yeah, but it could have been so bad for Classic.
Yeah, could have been much worse.
Yeah. All right, Baneling speed on the way, Tasteless.
Cool. All right. Well, I think he might just try to do a massive bust. you know, right now it's basically 2 unit sets that Protoss has. It's Adepts and it's Phoenixes. And so I guess if you mass Hydra, Baneling, Zergling, there's not you can't really pick up the critical units necessarily.
Okay.
If you pick up the Banelings, the Hydra shoot down the Phoenixes immediately.
Banelings with speed definitely are going to be...
Right, that probably would have been better if they were Banelings, but okay.
Well, work with what you got, Tasteless.
I'm going with my 4-ling harass this game.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, the Banelings with speed should be able to wipe out Adepts rather quickly, and if the Adepts aren't there, then only thing fighting the Hydras is the Phoenixes.
Yeah, that's true.
And as we saw last game, I mean, however brave they may be, the Phoenicians will not defeat the hordes of Hydralisks.
Yes, this is true.
The Hydralisks of the Great Plains of Zerg.
Phoenix is going to come in here for a quick attack on some of these drones. Got to be careful because the Phoenixes can be sometimes the last hope for Protoss, and if you're out of energy when the big attack happens, that can be quite problematic.
Well, right now the Phoenix is striking back, taking out a bunch of drones right there in the natural, but the big attack is on its way. War Prism getting ready to move out, but he doesn't really know where the army is.
He's going back.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's okay.
Wow, that's a lot of Banelings.
That's a lot.
He's not messing around with those Banelings. 29 Banelings, wow.
He is super serious.
I guess he really wants to go to the round of 16.
Yeah.
Anyone that's willing to make 30 Banelings in the game to get them to the round of 16 is serious about it.
All right.
Oh,
take
boy.
this, melee units.
Oh my god. Baneling's just wrecking face here, and he is going to take down these pylons in a matter of seconds as well.
Oh my god, it's just this one immortal. I surrender. Okay, he's gonna. Yep, that's gonna be a game, guys.
Wow.
That was a cool play by Solar. Kind of unorthodox to see it played out like that. Oh boy, just one pylon here too.
Yeah, no, everything dead now. He's trying to do counter harassment, but has nothing left at home. Wow, that was a very different series that we just watched. Tonight has a lot of really different and cool games.
Wowzers.
All right.
Am I going or are you going?
I'm going.
Tosis is going.
Later, alligator.
What's up, Sojung? Welcome back.
Much, you.
We just saw a lot of Banelings in that game. That was pretty cool.
I know.
Yeah. Lots of explosions.
And our second Zerg to advance to round of 16.
Surprisingly, it was not Classic that moved on, at least not yet.
Not yet, not yet.
And we're going to get this interview translated for you guys. Do you see that sign? Look, a rolling solar has no moss. Do you know? You get that? A rolling stone has no moss.
구르는 돌은 이끼가 끼지 않는다.
English stream. A rolling.
Because if you roll, there's no moss because.
That's right.
이끼 무슨? What does it happen when it has moss on it?
Sojung's like malfunctioning right now. She's like, it's like somebody poured water on C-3PO over here, guys. She's going from Korean to English too fast.
No, I mean I'm saying. I think it never gets rusty, I think. So you don't get moss on it. It's
That's
a good
right.
thing.
You got it. You got it.
And now we have Solar from Samsung Galaxy. Congratulations to Solar.
자, 저게 희망이었는데 오늘
Hope
그 보다
of Zerg.
됐습니다. 진출 소감 어떠세요?
Must have been a big pressure on him.
경기력이 좀 썩 제 마음에 들진 않아서
I don't like my games
실력을
for ZVP
연습
right
많이
now.
해서 실력을 더
I'm not
쌓아야 될것
100%
같아요.
satisfied, so I think I should practice more.
봐요. 그래도 정말 기쁜 진출입니다.
But still, it was a
저분들이
happy
요즘 되게 안
advancement.
좋아하거든요. 오늘 승자전부터 이야기해볼게요. 3세트 준비된
Talking about the
거예요?
winners match, third match, third game. Well, the day before today,
너무 많이 지는 거예요.
I lost so much against Protoss.
근데 박진혁 저희 제 옆자리인 박진혁
You know,
선수가
and I have Armani
이렇게
next to
해보면
me
어떻겠냐고
and
추천을 해줘가지고
suggested to play like this,
네.
so I was
자,
able to
오늘
use this
김도우
build tonight.
선수와의 1, 2, 3세트 다
Talking about
굉장히
classic,
또 재밌었어요.
First set, second set, third set, every set was amazing, fun, entertaining.
견제 때문에
Curious
제가
mention
되게
about
많이
the
휘둘렸고
harassment.
네.
Well, I
그래서
was
3세트는
too
아예
pulled
견제를
around,
하지 않게 그냥 제가 몰아붙이는 식으로 하자.
so I
그런 식으로
thought I would just
네,
push
그 판단이
myself.
정말 좋았던 것 같아요. 사실 오늘
And it was really good.
카운트에서
네.
그때도 참 좋은 모습이었는데
Talking about
그때도 한
ZVT.
세트 내줬잖아요.
네.
He lost
그래서
one
이
set.
세트 내줬던 세트에 대해서 좀
The second
이야기해볼까요?
set,
그 경기가 자체가 근일이가 너무 잘해.
That set
근일이가
itself,
게임을 잘해서
speed was really good,
좀 실력이 부족해서 진 것
so
같고.
I lost because I didn't do well,
점이 많은 것 같아요.
and there's
네,
lots of
오늘 김도 선수와 박근희 선수 모두 다
stuff to
화려한
fix
견제를
for my
보여주셨기
ZVT.
때문에 힘든 경기 그리고 되게 피곤할 것 같은데
네.
좋은 결과 만들어냈습니다. 그런데
And Solar
의외인
must be
건
tired,
이렇게
but
경기를
still was
했던
able to make
선수와
a good result.
대비해서 굉장히 좋은 모습을 보여주고 계시더라고요.
아, 워낙 친한 사이여서 저희
네.
팀
But they were
동료에
actually
비해서
talking to each other
경기
in the waiting
결과에
room
상관없이
because they're really good
그랬던
friends.
것 같아요.
네, 그런데 박근희 선수가 오늘 첫 세트 거의 다 이긴 건데 내가 졌다.
And Speed almost won
사실 거의 다
the
이긴
first
경기다
set
이렇게
because it was,
얘기했었는데 무엇
on
때문에
Speed's
그렇게
side.
이야기를 했었던
아무래도
거예요?
박근희 선수가 확실히 첫 코데스니까 이게
Well, it's
코데스라는 무대에
first Codes for him.
긴장을 해서
네.
For Speed, and he must have a lot of pressure on him.
그래서 좀
운 좋게.
이슬 앞으로 있을 페아전에서는 긴장 안 하고 좀 자기
So I
실력
hope he doesn't get nervous for
네.
losers match.
자, 오늘
wins
이렇게
tonight.
멋진 경기력으로 16강에 진출하게 됐습니다. 조지명식에서
Asking about the group
이제는
selection
강민수 선수가
네.
어떤 활약을 하느냐에 따라 또 이제 조가 달라지잖아요.
because
네, 네.
it depends on him
일단 아마
how the
시도권이
groups will be formed.
네.
그래요?
Because he has seat tickets
너무
to
좋고
pick first, I think.
네.
저한테
처음이죠.
Feels really
네,
happy.
시드권 있는 건 처음이었는데
It's my first time having a seat
글쎄요. 딱히
ticket.
그냥 이번에 근데 올라온 선수들 중에 할 만한
네.
선수들이 좀 많은 것 같아서
There's a
그런
player.
선수들이
There are a lot of
스타리가
players that I
사실
can play against.
저주전만 했었는데
네.
They're
지금
all
저그가
eye level, I think.
아직까지 없거든요.
So I
그래도
think it'll be okay.
상관없어요.
저그가 아무래도 종족이 안 좋다 보니까
Zerg
그런 것밖에 없는 것
Race
같아요.
itself
네.
isn't really good at the moment, so that's why there's only two.
저그 선들이 힘을 다 같이 내서
So I
네.
hope
다
the
같이
Zergs
파이팅했으면 좋겠어요.
will,
그래요?
practice hard,
앞으로
in
남은
advance.
저그 선수들 많이 올라와도
네,
괜찮아요?
많이 올라오면
더 좋아요.
네, 저도
It's-
그 다른 선수들이 하는 거 보고 많이 배울 수 있어서
It's better for me to have a lot of Zergs because
자,
I
이제
can watch
계속해서 양대
and learn from
리더로서
them.
좋은 모습 보여주셔야 될 텐데
And Solar has
팬들께
Yang
공허에서
which means he's on both
포부를
individually,
일단
both
공모에서
big
들어와서
leagues.
확실히 더 게임이 잘
He
되는 것
says,
같고
ever
또
since I
이번 주에
switched to
있을-
Legacy of the Void, I've been doing really
다음
well.
주에 있을 이제 프로리그 더블헤더가 있는데
And I have a
네.
doubleheader for Pro League. I hope
포스트 시즌
I win
갈수 있도록 열심히
and make it to postseason with
박민수 선수가
Samsung.
프로리그에서 더 긴장을 많이 하신다고 그랬었어요.
네.
근데 좋은 결과 있길 바라고.
Well, it was said
마지막으로
that Solar
이
gets
공허의
nervous
인사
easily at Pro League.
추천까지
Hope he does
강민수
well.
선수께서
And now they're going to go
직접
into
해주시겠습니다.
this raffle.
All right. I don't think we're going to be doing that raffle.
457번.
Personally, it's my favorite part of the cast, but I guess I can't play that one, guys. We're going to go to a short break. When we come back, we'll be going on to the losers match in today's GSL Code S. Stay tuned.
It's yours. Yo, it's Mr. V. It's yours. Yeah, and right now we want to try to move back.
언제나 있는 그대로의 맑고 깨끗함을 지켜가라고 겨울을 잊은 강물이 내게 말했다. 맑고 깨끗한 칠성사이다.
hunter lies in wait. And waits. And waits.
Ships go by just to disappear. I wanna hide out, lock myself away, and forget about the hard times and the things we didn't say. So save all your tears, love, 'cause I just can't handle it. I don't know how to say goodbye, so this might just be the end of it. I'm on the way out, I'm gonna let you in. But if we never look in the mirror, we'll never see where we've been. I wish that we could rewind. So every time you hear this song on the radio, hit the pause and hit the pause. And every time you hear my voice in your bedroom, hit the pause and hit the pause. And every time life throws a rock at your window,
everywhere I go, I get a standing ovation. Speaking of codes, my game got no imitation. It's innovation. We taking off like we in a spaceship. You are now experiencing greatness. 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 Yeah. You are now experiencing. Yeah. 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 Let it rock. Come out. Come out. Let it rock. Yeah. 1, 2, this the show shot. So high, keep it cracking like it's the dope spot. Fuck the evil corporation, it's Mr. Robot. Type music got 'em moving, now this is a show shot. To who's your constitution, get loose as a wet noodle. Got 'em dancing on the Lancey, as fancy as pet poodles. Got 'em downtown swinging like dance, a little fame. Send my enemies back to the essence from which you came. What inspired you? What is it you trying to do? Somebody told you you should probably give it up, they lied to you. Never aspire to the average or the mediocre. Let the greatness inside of you take over. Stockbroker or an activist, a soldier or a pacifist. Life a chain reaction, you a link or you a catalyst. Walk in the house of God, your house of cards starts collapsing. Fashion killer higher than villains and ass. Fuck titles, you provoking a reaction? Are you slow or are you fast, man? Are you smoking or you passing? Are you wishing or you hoping or you hoping for?
Hot 6 GSL Season 1 Quadrants. Attention, Hot 6 GSL Season 1.
What's up? We're back here at the GSL, and it's time to go on to the losers match.
That's right. We have someone going up tasteless to the round of 16. It's a wonderful day for Solar, okay? He's getting deeper into the best tournament in the world. He's played some great games. He's winning more money. He's getting that much closer to BlizzCon. But now it is time, because of equivalent exchange tasteless, that we have someone whose day we ruined.
Because of equivalent exchange, guys.
The rules
I
of
hope you
equivalent
guys
exchange.
are taking notes.
Okay?
That's the law.
So because Solar's having such a great day, we are going to ruin the day of another nerd. Will it be Creator, who is trying to come back into his previous form?
And then we
He
just
used to
say,
be
not so much,
great.
bro, take a hike.
I mean, he wants it so bad. He's practicing hard every day. Or will it be Speed, the upcoming rookie? One of these guys
And then
is
we
going to
say,
be knocked out.
sorry, buddy, flash in the pan, get out. We don't know. We don't know.
Could
but
be
one
either
of these two is going to survive to the final match, and one of them is about to be eliminated from the GSL Code S.
Yeah, and whoever does make it up plays against Classic, and that is not an easy road.
All right. The losers match has begun. Our map is Dusk Towers, a best of 3 to decide the fate and end the Code S career for one of these two players. In the bottom left, in the blue, he is
진액인 wings, creator.
Had to get some air out there. In the upper right, in the red, our Terran player.
KT All-Star, Speedy.
Not to be confused with Speedy Gonzalez.
Yes, the fastest mouse in all of Mexico.
Yeah, he was just marketed as the fastest mouse.
Speed, also not to be confused with easily one of the top 10 greatest movies of all time. There's a bomb on a bus.
Well, here's the
and
thing.
if it goes under 50 miles per hour, it will explode. And everyone's like, we gotta save those people on that bus, while killing more people in traffic accidents.
Yeah.
As the entire movie goes on.
Hey, Tasteless, ask me if I would have gotten off the bus.
Artosis, would you have gotten off the bus?
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
So
After that,
by the way,
after that first lady gets run over, they're like, oh my God, he had a mini bomb under the bus. He'd be like, we probably didn't make 2 of those. I'll see you guys later.
so I gotta ask real quick because I know that there was a movie Speed 2.
Yeah, and it was on a boat.
Yeah, it was on a boat. How did they make that exciting? All because Speed 2, on a bus, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's hard. There's like a certain amount of road.
Oh my God, that's actually a good point.
Speed 2, it's like you're in the ocean, right? And you just like go in a circle, like a big.
That'd be a good point.
Big 50-knot circle, like whatever that is.
That's actually an incredibly good point. Yeah, I mean,
Like,
I'd
oh my God,
I'd be
there's
all right,
rocks.
go point it towards the Atlantic.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out somewhere at sea. It's going to take a couple days, guys.
This is a cruise.
Don't worry, it's a cruise ship. There's food and drinks for everybody. Basically, nothing changes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. A Disney cruise, like Mickey Mouse comes over. Hey, everybody. It's like, yeah. I mean, nothing has changed on my vacation. Nothing.
No, that doesn't. Yeah, that doesn't. No, definitely not.
I guess you don't get your stops at port. Oh, I'd be pretty pissed, actually.
What do you mean we're not stopping over in Cancun?
Yeah. Where's my day trip? I want to hike.
I paid $400 for this Carnival cruise. I'm going to enjoy myself. But no, it certainly doesn't have the same kind of
I didn't see it, so I don't know.
I didn't see it either, man, because I only have one life to live, and I don't.
We've missed so many classics.
I know. There wasn't a Speed 3, was there?
Oh, I bet there was. I know there was a Fast and Furious 7, right? So.
Yeah, they're not stopping with that,
No,
man.
they'll never stop.
That's crazy. Are they making another Transformers movie? Or
Of course.
I guess you're right.
Why
How
wouldn't
foolish
they?
of me.
Why wouldn't they?
That was like Keanu Reeves' big movie, right? Speed? That was like one of his big...
No, that wasn't... Was that Keanu Reeves?
Yes, that was Keanu Reeves.
I just remember... Wasn't it Sandra Bullock?
Yes, she was there too.
Oh my gosh.
One's a man, one's a woman. They were 2 main characters.
Okay. Yeah,
The most unrealistic part of that movie, though, if you've ever lived in a city, is the part where the bus stops for Sandra Bullock. She's like, wait! It actually stops, and she gets on. She's like friends with the bus driver. I'm like, yeah, not in my life, buddy. Never had the bus stop for me when I'm in a hurry.
By the way, there's a StarCraft game going on.
What are you talking about?
I don't see anything
look at that.
going 40 miles per hour. The Oracle.
What if the Oracle?
Now,
It's
if the Oracle stops, it
under
will
50
die.
miles per hour, the Oracle will explode.
Yes.
It just gets to the corner of the map. It's like, I'm like, well, that's too bad. He could have used that to tag the units in the mid game.
Don't do sharp turns with this Oracle.
All right.
Okay, well.
Oh, look at that. I know this exactly.
Oh, there we go. Does 4 Marines and an SCV with this?
Kind of an odd exchange, not going for any workers there, just taking out the Marine count.
Yeah.
which can be good.
Yeah,
Fine.
it can be all right. I mean, the Oracle is still valuable by taking out those Marines. If you try to dance around the Marines and get SCVs, how many SCVs would you have gotten there? Like 2 maybe? I think taking out the 4 Marines is all right. We do have a Widow Mine drop coming down the other side. Third base already being taken here for Creator. All he has to do here is stomp this attack out. Does have a pylon in the right place, but is Mothership Core actually at the back?
Yeah, but the Mothership Core should be able to get up there in time. And the Oracle's actually right in the pathing.
Yeah,
so
seeing that really is going to make it a lot easier for him to defend against this.
I think it was a wise decision for Terran to move back. You do not want to lose more Marines here. Okay, here we go. Now you should be able to get a pickup on that first. Oh!
Yeah. Oh, well.
Yep. Nope. Yes.
Or just...
Okay.
Wow, that Phoenix.
Look, I don't care.
He took a
I'm still
beating.
alive. I don't care.
The Phoenicians don't give in so easily.
Okay, now he's got to go back and pick up those Widow Mines. Goes back. It's time to take out the garbage.
The guy in the Widow Mine operating.
Oh no! Oh no!
It's like, wait, there's a guy in there?
Is there a guy? There's no guy in the Widow Mine, right?
It costs 2 supply, buddy.
Oh my God, guys! We just discovered there's people in the Widow Mine.
It's so weird. What a weird job that would be.
If you look at the old,
Banelings are coming, going to ground. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so
I
scared.
should have been a medevac pilot. Oh, hello. All right. Well, meanwhile, Phoenixes are doing a good job cleaning up more and more Widow Mines here.
Yeah, he's done some good defense. Really, like how many probes total have been lost? 6, I believe.
I think 6 or 7. 6 or 7, I believe.
I'm going with 6, Tastes.
All right.
If there's 7
I'm
losses because of
lucky
scout
7.
probe.
Give me lucky 7.
I think
here.
you're trying to add in the scout probe.
I'm just trying to look smarter than you, but I don't know. Oh, good tag. Gets it. And takes it out.
You're going to try to fly later, Tastes.
All right, well, Stim's coming here. Almost halfway done. And we have a Warp Prism coming up here. This may be the moment that Protoss wants to put the pressure here on the third base and try to drive it back.
Yeah, I mean, he has these Phoenixes and an Oracle with them, so definitely can get a little bit of harassment done with that. And as the Prism comes up, of course, a little bit more.
And good pickups there. Now backing up.
Now, what we need to see here from Speed is similar to what TY did. And, of course, TY is on his team, so he should know this. You're playing against this many Phoenixes. You can bet that likely they're going to have a lot of Adepts, rather, as well. You don't want to be harassing. You want to be turtling up, working on your composition, because the later we get into the game, the less worthwhile things like Phoenixes and Adepts are going to become.
Yeah, let's... I mean, I'm still interested to see how Speed's going to do overall in this game. I mean, he's like a really good player, but he hasn't quite had that oomph of one of these top guys. But I think that now that Classic's out, it should be, excuse me, Solar's out, it should be much more doable. Ow. He's not, you know, Creator's not, I don't know, this is kind of indicative of just how Creator plays. He's not quite on top of his stuff. You know
He's a little bit sloppy. He's not like the best multitasking Protoss, and that makes a lot of sense, because if you think back to when he was in his prime, and in fact on prime, he was really all about making 2 forges and getting a death bomb going.
He kind of strikes me as like if he was a bicycle, he'd be like a really expensive bicycle, but not with full tires. Oh, is he going to get this? And he does. Nicely
So
done.
if we got him an air pump, he would be really rideable then.
If we got him an air pump, he would be stats or something like that. But we don't. And we can't replace these tires. But that's kind of the feel I have when I watch him play.
Okay.
Blink is coming along here. We are having the 2 forges, as you were mentioning.
Ghosts on the way, Liberators and Widow Mines as well. And those are the types of units that he needs to be going for right now. But we actually see, unlike in the match that we saw with TY the other day, the fact that his opponent here, Creator, is switching out of this tech some. He's going into some disruptors right now, which is going to be very nice. And getting that Blink upgrade as well. So he's not just going to be sitting here on, you know, only Adepts and only Phoenixes forever. Although that is a lot of Adepts.
I would say overall with execution, man, you know, Phoenix, excuse me, I just saw Phoenixes and spat that word out. I think Speed's a little bit more solid as far as just overall execution, and this might become a problem here for Creator. I don't normally like to preempt calling how, you know, what could be a very even fight would be just based off the player's skill, but I have seen Creator be one of the bumpier players. Now, we've seen this before from TY, and this is how to do it. This is how you actually beat these people to go Phoenix Adept is you turret push. It looks funny, but it works.
Yeah, it's like it's going to prevent them from really getting in on top of you that well. But he's coming out right at the beginning of this. Look at that. He shades through and is trying to do his best here, but gets wiped out.
Get out. Speed. Wrecking Creator.
Yeah.
A pretty sick game.
Yeah. It was solid play there by Speed. Like he started out with trying to drop, and the Phoenixes kind of shut it down, but he still got some damage in, so it was very worthwhile. And then he just reverted back to what you're supposed to do against these Protosses that want to go Phoenix Adept. If they're going Phoenix Adept, they need you to harass some. Because if you don't, then they don't gain any advantages with the Phoenixes. That's what the Phoenixes are there for. And the thing is, because they're going Phoenixes, they're also going Adepts. And as you tech up into the later game and macro a bit, their composition just gets worse and worse.
It's time for game number 2. Where on earth is Creator, by the way? He's not in his booth. We do occasionally allow, I think it's like about up to 2 minutes if you want to run to the bathroom. Use the restroom, splash water on your face, whatever it is.
The commentator should have that as well.
Yeah, well, that's... What we need is a fireman pole on this floor that goes directly to the bathroom. So
we just need a bucket.
We need a bucket.
A bucket and no judgment from our coworkers.
All right, so Creator's going to be back in just a minute, guys. Until then, it's going to be you, viewer, and Tastosis.
That's right. And
now
also
would be a
Speed
good time,
and also this chair.
Now would be a good time to maybe microwave a bag of popcorn. Maybe you could get a blanket if you're a little bit cold.
Well, it's certainly becoming spring here, Tasteless.
That's right.
And if you're not here, where the hell are you?
What the hell are you
doing?
doing?
I'm at my house. Not everyone lives in Seoul.
I'm a student, and I've stayed up late to watch this game, and I don't appreciate that.
It's like, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. That was offline. I apologize.
I really lost my cool back there. I'd like to make this public apology to the StarCraft community. I lost my temper. I've been having a very bad week. But I'll continue to cast these games with as much passion as I possibly can. Thank you. This is Tasteless, signing out.
Wow, that was really
How was it?
Professional of you, Tasteless.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
I wish you'd actually post that every now and then.
I got to get right on Reddit, just put it out there. All right, so we don't have Creator back here yet. There is a limit on how much time he can take off, so hopefully hurries back over here.
Yeah, well, he does have that bathroom time. Probably in there creating a deuce right now.
Oh my God! Forever high school. Oh my God! We've sunk to new depths. What happened to the GSL guys? I don't know. I think we saw the turning point right here.
It was tonight, the night I knew.
Never forget March 4th in 2016 when the GSL finally went down the hole.
It was then, during the 6th year, that I knew there would not be 6 years more.
All right, our player is back. The game's loading up. This is game number 2, Creator versus Speed in the GSL.
4.
In the bottom left, in the blue, I can't even keep a serious casting voice. He is.
In every rings, Creator.
Yay. In the upper right, in the red, our Terran player.
Lightning All-Star, Speed.
You know that completely corny joke? You should have seen the smirk on Artos' face after he said it. Like, he's like, I did it. I made it funny.
Oh, man.
I took the easel and the paint and I turned it into art. Yes, you did, Artosis. Well, Artosis, are you going to cast this? Or
No, I'm good.
Guys, I'm done. I'm retiring now.
Look, I already made my art during that pee break, so.
Oh, we have actually a pretty good harass. Is he going to get this SCV?
Not quite, it looks like.
It's like, no, Chase, Terran solved that in the first week of the game. I'm like, yeah, you're right. That's pretty much how they handle it every time.
And every might get that SUV, you think you'll be able to kill the depot? I'm like, no, I mean, tasteless. This is like literally the dumbest thing that you've ever said.
Tasteless, you are most certainly in the top 0.001% of people that have watched the most games because your job is a caster and you do it every week, and yet you would still beg that question. Wow. I don't even know what to say.
Oh, man.
Surely there are pro gamers who have not seen as many games as you have, and yet somehow you would actually beg to question that.
Oh, man. Oh.
We've got a case of the giggles here, guys.
Yeah.
This is a giggly day. We're having fun.
Guys, tell your friends if you don't have any friends. This is a great way to make a friend is introduce them to this.
This is a great way to feel a little bit less lonely. In your short existentialist crisis of a life, you can at least have fun with us here.
Yes,
he's going to
indeed.
spot this man.
Yeah, he's going to scout it right off
Busted.
the bat. Oh, you're
Busted.
so dead. And what does he do? Does he burrow the Widow Mine to kill the probe? Won't the splash maybe kill the SCV? We don't know. Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Oh my God! I see what he's trying to do. He's trying to. No! I thought for a second that like the little doodad guy. I thought that little bot down there was a Widow Mine. I'm like, burrow it fast. All right. Well, very technical position here for the Pteranartosis. He's certainly.
Wow. Well, you know, too bad for speed that this has occurred. That was cool, though. He tried to make like a depot to stop it from jumping in or something.
Yeah.
But then he found out that there was still like 180 degrees to attack it from. He's like, oh, I guess that doesn't work. Okay.
So he makes this Widow Mine over here so he can bait out the other one.
It's a good thing that Creator isn't tasteless, because he'd be thinking that those Automaton 2000s are Widow Mines. He's like, oh shit, I'm flanked! He's like trying to run out. He runs over an actual Widow Mine and dies.
They're coming for me.
Oh, why does he have so many Widow Mines? There's not even a reactor on that factory.
I can't even believe Blizzard put hats on the Widow Mines.
What is this, April Fools? The only April Fool here is you, Tasteless.
Well, I got to say, Speed was trying way too hard with the Widow Mines here.
Yeah.
Look at this work. He's like,
He's trying to be too fancy.
Hide this one under the. Oh, never mind. They can auto attack.
It's really cute that he just tried to hide that under the factory. That is an old Brood War trick where you actually float a barracks over a missile turret to hide that there's a missile turret there, or an engineering
so
barracks.
that they would like hopefully fly their shuttle in without immediately realizing that there's a building over that.
Yeah. Anyways, here we are in the world of Proxy Widow Mine didn't work.
Post Proxy Widow Mine failed dystopia, I would call it. If you were a Terran player, this could have been the utopia where, you know, right now Protoss is sitting on 16 probes maybe, you know, because it went so well. Those are the golden days, but not in this world, guys. We attempted to proxy.
This is
and when the
instead,
game had failed, this is the future we have wrought.
This is a Fruitopia.
Wow.
Because right now, oh, I forgot what I was going to say.
That's okay. Well, here's what we can say. This game is done. GG.
Yeah.
Creator takes it back.
That was just, I mean,
taking out the Proxy Terran scum.
Yeah, it was, well, you know, you catch that Proxy Widow Mine and that's all over.
Yep.
It's just to spend that much money early game on that and then try to make the Widow Mines, you had to cancel the starport and your CC is so late.
Yep.
Like, what is Speed supposed to do from there?
Keep it in your main, Speed.
Keep it in your main.
Keep it in your main, buddy.
Yeah.
Not this time. Don't risk it.
All right, Sky Shield is the map to decide whose heart will be broken tonight.
The survivor of this match has some big shoes to fill. They have to be able to be classic in a best of 3. Whatever the best strats are they have right now for this PDT, we're going to see them here. Or they can forever hold their peace because they're going to have to wait until the next season of the GSL Codex.
3, 2, 1.
In the upper left, in the blue, he is.
Jinebin means creator.
In the bottom right, in the red, he is.
Late Star, Speedy.
There he is. Drink it in, guys. speed.
Okay. What will he go for this game? He's walling in, so this could be something like a fast 3 command center. He's trying to...
Maybe.
You know, the thing is, behind the full wall in, there's a lot of different things that you can do because you're, like, hiding it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, for sure, there will be at least 1 command center.
Yeah, well, it's clearly very important to him that his opponent does not get inside of his base. He wants to keep this absolutely quiet as to what's happening. I think you're right. Yeah, it's going to be 3 CC.
I think so, but...
careful where he makes that. You don't want to have the probe spot that.
We shall see here in a moment. Like, might tech up a little bit before another CC as well. That's always a possibility, but... In the meantime, Creator just playing completely normally. We'll have to see what type of tech he wants to go for here.
The SCV coming in here to scout. Okay, he's getting those 2 gases now, by the way. Terran is, I mean. Protoss is as well. This is how you cast very safely. They're both making gases.
Wow, they want
balls in your court.
Both the resources that are in the game.
They're both mining minerals.
That's kind of cool.
And it looks like they're getting their tier 1 units.
I'm the type of guy that would only use 1 resource if I was a pro gamer.
I'm much more of a gas guy, so I just mine the gas. That way I don't need as many SCVs in the game. By the way, they cost minerals anyways.
Yeah.
Who needs them?
You know what I like about Zerg? They start with enough money to build a geyser right away.
We should really just like do a show where we just kind of talk about like the insignificant parts of the differences in the races and why we like it, you know?
Yeah. You know what we could call that show? Reddit balance discussion.
Oh, burn! Burn! It's also funny because it's kind of true. Uh-oh, gotta get this probe.
All right, so we'd have the reactor on the way here. Factory as well, and I think that I guess we'll probably see. Yeah, it is the 3rd CC. I thought it would be this. Seen this popping up a little bit more recently, where if the Terran walls in, it's going to be 3 CC. Sometimes right after the barracks, but sometimes right after a factory. Definitely going to help him to really get his economy rolling. And it's pretty safe as well. I mean, you get out a decent amount of Marines, and here it looks like he might be going for a Cyclone, which is, you know, it's a good counter to...
It's kind of funny the role the Cyclone actually plays in this game. I did not... I kind of thought, you know, when I was looking at the game, and even when I was playing in the beta, and like now that I see the pros play, I'm like, oh, I was way off on how I was approaching this. But
well, during the beta, I think the Cyclone was basically like you make one and then win.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, right when the game came out, I was pretty sure Cyclone, there was going to be like some kind of, he's going Cyclones and this other thing, right?
Yeah.
And instead that was actually what the Adept became.
Yeah.
But the Cyclone's like this weird special unit. It's almost like the Terran Mothership Core.
That's exactly what it is.
You know, where it's like, I mean, even though you could make more than one, that's sort of how it works. You kind of get one, and you can technically hold off and potentially punish anybody that tries to harass you.
Some of these like very technical attacks that occasionally happen with Cyclones, I like them. They're cool. I want to see more of them, but a lot of times they don't work. So I think over time the Cyclone will get a little bit more usage, but not a whole lot more usage than
I think
it has
unless
now.
they change the way it functions, and I'd say like heavily change it.
They just like the thing is mass units kill it. Like one-on-one, Cyclone is sick. It's a sick dueling unit, Tasteless.
Ooh,
you bring
I like
your
how
stalker.
you just called it a dueling unit.
You bring your
It's
stalker,
like,
and I'll bring my Cyclone. Don't bring a stalker to a Cyclone dance.
Well said, yes, well said.
But guess what? Don't try to take out lots of Blink Stalkers with Cyclones, because it's not going to work.
Yeah, no kidding. But you can kind of always outmaneuver it.
Yeah.
By the way, the Observer in here. Ooh.
Owned! See that?
Get wrecked, Observer.
He just brought an Observer to a Cyclone dance, Tasteless. You see what happens? Jeez.
He also, by the way, saw that 3rd command center.
Yeah.
He sees it. That's very important.
Solid scout. We do have right now, of course, a 3rd Nexus coming up here. Now, a speed prism with Disruptor is the next thing coming out here. And if he catches it with Cyclone, that's great, but you can't really kill a speed prism, right? So what should happen is he locks on, starts to chase it for a moment, Disruptor kills it, and that sucks for him. So kind of a tough situation.
Probe transfer coming out now. Who do you think takes this right now? If you had to guess.
Creator.
You think Creator just
Creator,
gets
I think his build is like pretty solid here.
Uh-oh. And get wrecked SCVs.
All right, 5.
I'm so glad that the War Prism pickup range is so good.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, I know a lot of people are salty about it, but yeah, that's what happens when people play RTS, guys. A lot of stuff makes you salty, but oh, run!
If he gets that, he wins. Oh,
cover me. He's gonna come back now. No, he's not. We don't. What are we? Okay, we're gonna get another shot.
Well,
now.
I think he has a turret on the top. Excuse me, the top side of that base now. So,
oh, get him!
Right now, this is like a little bit of a dance. Look at that Cyclone. He's got to get out of there. Get out of there, Cyclone!
Okay, now he can move back down here, like the StarCrafts early in here.
He should go up there.
Okay. Good plays.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised we haven't seen more of this in GSL. This is actually so hard for Terran to deal with. They don't have Blink, okay? I mean, and they have plenty of brittle little units.
They do. They're brittle little guys.
They're little brittle guys.
Yeah, we don't see it too much. I would say it's like this unit comp is probably the second most popular, but the first most popular is just like, you know, Blink Stalker plus Adept, which is, you know, what he might go into anyways after these.
Yeah, you can do a lot of stuff in a different order and it's still okay.
Yeah.
But like we were saying, Terran units, they're just a little brittle guys playing on a sad little fiddle.
Sad
little fiddle.
Well, maybe they should give the devil his due, man, and, you know.
Yeah.
No,
right.
you don't.
I don't know. I don't know where to improv this. I have no idea.
You've never heard that song?
No.
You play a mighty fine fiddle boy?
No idea. Yeah,
Devil's.
sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, I missed that one.
It's a really popular song. I'm surprised you
Okay.
don't know it.
Well, I'm
actually really quite
I'm not a
disappointed
popular
in
guy, so I don't know. You've probably never heard of it before, but you know. Okay. Here he's going to come down. Oh!
That's a good blow up right there.
Oh! He's like, there's more where that came from.
Oh, man. A lot of stuff dies right there. Very powerful attack. Don't forget, he does have Blink, right? Right? He got Blink.
Actually, I don't
too
know.
much fun tonight.
Yeah.
It's an issue.
This is an issue, man. We're having way too much fun here.
Could you be lame, please?
Can you just please be, like, not so funny all the time?
Yeah.
There's, like, at least one guy watching. He's like, I don't think they're ever funny.
Yeah.
The one time I unmuted him, I just couldn't even stand it.
They're already lame.
They're already lame. Yeah. All right, they're coming up now. We have the Liberator moving out now. He's going to try to do some harassment here on the third base.
Well, let's see what he can get. I like that deep line, actually. Kind of makes it harder. He only gets one SCV with that.
Yeah,
Look at that missile turret, too. That's a cool placement.
Yeah.
Kind of catch him off guard. Because you're not always looking at Prism. You click it around a lot where you expect it to be safe.
Yep, while you're back multitasking. Good position here for Terran. There's no way Protoss can engage that. It's really exciting to see the Cyclone moving out.
Yeah.
It's like the Cyclone's big day. He's like, I'm going to show him. You watch. I can lock onto units.
One day, I will be the GSL champion.
Okay, we got it. Is that a Liberator over there?
Yeah, I believe it
Yeah.
is. Very nice. And in fact, he is going to the other side at the same time.
There's another one over. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like that one gets wiped out. But look, you can really tell he's on the same team as TY. Like a lot of these moves, his defense has been pretty good. It hasn't been like perfect, but he's moving out now and trying to harass with some Liberators, trying to keep a good defense at home as well.
He's got to be careful, though. This map is actually one of the more narrow valley-like maps that we've ever had. There's not a lot of
Very
surrounding.
tight.
Yeah, it's very tight. Oh, man.
That would hurt so bad.
Oh, he's not even going to do it. Oh, no, run!
Oh!
What?
You gotta be kidding me.
Are you serious?
Both of them. Both of them.
Okay, esports
Nerf,
fan fiction.
please.
Nerf. All right, he's coming down now. I'm really surprised Protoss is actually attacking here. Don't try this at home, kids.
Yeah, no, this is not a place that you can attack into. With those Widow Mines, they're like so well placed and whatnot. Now look at this Liberator coming up for more harassment. Doesn't get a lot done, but a little bit.
It's like seriously, like this little army here, Protoss can be like maxed out 200 and